Hi, everybody. This is Brad Nessler. With me, as always, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. The mercury will stay low today in this game between the Washington State Cougars and the Washington Huskies. And here come the Huskies. The Cougars look like the better team on paper, but what do you think of this matchup here, Kirk?
Washington State is lucky to have such a force at defensive end. Offense is game planned around him, and I wouldn't expect to see many runs to his side. The rest of the defense is just as good, and they'll dominate in this game.
Kirk, I'm going to have to agree with you right here.
Yo, I love YG in this one.
Both teams are lining up for the kickoff. We're just about set to get this one underway. He sends it off. Number 6 from his own end zone. Now we'll get to see how this quarterback can do today as he comes out onto the field for the first time. This defense has some talent across the board, but the player to watch will be sitting on the end of this front four.
Let me say this. He'll get your attention. I just don't think these offensive tackles are good enough to keep this guy in check for 4 quarters.
I don't think so either, Kirk. You can't stop him. You just have to hope that your lineman can hold him up long enough for the quarterback to get the ball off. Because if you don't, oh man, it's going to be a long day for this quarterback.
The defense sets up in the nickel. Back to pass. Over the middle. He dives and he got it. Nice little pitch and catch with a wideout.
Quarterback and receiver spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice just working on their timing, and right there it paid off.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 42. Number 9, the lone back. Handoff on the draw. Number 9 gets about a yard on the play.
1-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd and 9. Ball on the 43-yard line. Number 9 lines up as a single back. And they got him for a loss.
Kirk, how about that defensive end getting in there on that play?
That is just a great play getting into the backfield. This guy is so quick that the ball carrier never had a chance.
3rd down and 10 coming up. Ball on their own
42-yard line.
The Huskies line up in an I formation. He's looking to pass. He's looking. Airing it out long. And it's picked off. What an interception that one was.
He seemingly came from nowhere, and boom, he took the ball.
They'll start this drive at the 21-yard line.
Over at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10.
They're really struggling now as this crowd is going absolutely insane. Back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. He's hit and got away. And he's tackled at the 29-yard line. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
This young man is becoming more and more part of this passing game. He does a great job of making guys miss after the catch.
2nd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 29-yard line. Single set backfield. Pitch out. They'll bring him down at the 31-yard line. He gets positive yards on the run and picks up the 1st. First and 10.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
The defense comes out with 5 defensive backs this time. Looks to pass. Throws it. He's pushed out of bounds at the 40. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
Second down and around one to go. Ball on their own 40. Number 35, the lone back. Play action. Number 10 lets it go. Caught. Everybody was fooled on that one.
And that was a good job here by the quarterback. That good a play fake is a real weapon against an aggressive defense like this.
You're right, Kirk. Those guys are swarming to where they think the ball is, and the ball is flying over their heads.
Ball on the
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. The defense sets up in the dime. First down. Look at the throw. Throw short. The ball is tipped.
You got to be careful throwing into coverage like that.
Well, Coach, I don't think it was a poor decision. It was just a great reaction by the man in coverage.
That'll make it second down. Second down and 10 to go.
On the 50
Ball on the
yard
50.
line.
Number 35 lines up as a single back. Little handoff. He's taken down at the 47. The back gets 3 on the carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
Third and line up at the 47. It's third down. The Cougs come out in the ace formation. Back to pass. He lets it go. This one is incomplete.
Whoa. Excellent play on defense.
That's pretty much the best way to make sure the receiver doesn't catch it. He just put his pads on him the second he touched it.
Yep, and out came the football.
4th and 7.
Washington State lining up the punt. Number 8 is back deep to return the punt.
Number 8 back in return.
He punts this one high in the air. Number 8 calls for the fair catch. And they'll down it at the 7. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. The offense will start at the 7-yard line. The Huskies line up with a single set backfield. They go with a run. He jukes him, and he's stopped behind the line. Well, the defense really put the clamps down on that run.
Boy, Brett, great effort up front by that defense.
They line up at the 6.
Ball on the
Second down and 11 yards to the sticks. Number 4 comes to the line with 3 wide. He's looking to pass. Throws it out there. Number 37 picks it off. Touchdown, Cougars.
Oh, that's a quarterback's worst nightmare.
Don't remind me, Coach. But I really think that was a great defensive play. He made a nice jump on the ball and took it to the house.
Looks like someone went a little too far with the celebration.
Personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct. 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the try.
They'll get the ball here at the 18-yard line. And he tacks on the extra point. With just over a minute to go in the first quarter, the score is Washington State 7, Washington nothing. Number 27, ready to
Is
kick.
lined up for the kickoff.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 28 fields it in the end zone. So the offense will come out and try to turn things around after an interception on their last drive.
The quarterback has to get that interception out of his head. You can't be scared to keep firing away in this game, or the defense will tear you apart.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 20. Washington goes with the ace set here. He looks to throw on first down. And they bring him down for a sack on the play.
Makes the sack. 7-yard loss on the play.
It's second down and a long ways to go. Ball on their own 13. The Huskies come out in a shotgun. Looking to throw. He passes it. Someone got a hand on it. The defense really missed a golden opportunity there.
That's what separates a good player from a great player. When you have a chance like that, you need to take advantage of it.
Passing situation here on third and long.
On the 13-yard line.
The Huskies come out in a bunch formation. Looks. He's taken off. Brought down at the 21-yard line.
Kirk, what do you think of that scramble?
Well, they didn't pick up the first down, but he saw that no one was open, so he made the right decision to tuck it and run.
Yeah, they picked up some yards. That's better than just throwing the football.
Ball on the 21-yard
Washington
line.
lining up the punt. Number 5 is the deep man awaiting the return.
Number 5,
He punts it.
back deep to return.
Number 5 takes it at the 36. Still dragging time. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
They had something going, but were unable to get any points.
They'll go to work at the 40-yard line.
First and 10.
Washington lines up in a dime defense here. Drops back to pass. Lets it go. It's deflected. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. Number 15 was the intended receiver on the play. So that'll make it second down. It's second down and 10 to go.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Number 35, the lone back, sheds a tackler, spins upfield, and he's tackled at the 43-yard line. Number 35 gets 3 yards on the play. We play a quarter, and our score, Washington State 7, Washington nothing. Third from their own 43-yard line.
On the 43-yard line.
They line up in an I. Waits till the last moment, and he went way up, and he's got the interception. Nice interception and an even nicer vertical.
Oh, yeah, this guy's an athlete. There's no throwing it over this guy's head. He'll go up and get it.
Well, according to him, he threw down a dunk in the high school basketball game. It was the play of the week on all local news stations.
It's funny, I didn't get that in any of my notes, but you know what? I'll take your word for it.
They'll start the drive.
The offense will take over at the 36.
First and 10.
Tackle at the 49. What a run.
Here they give it to the tailback and a little misdirection play, and you can see the athleticism and the ability to make guys miss. Nice play.
Here are the offensive production stats, brought to you today by Coca-Cola. They hand off on the counter. Brought down at the 46-yard line. Number 9 gains around 3 yards on the run. That'll bring up second down. They line up at the 46. Second and 7 coming up here. Washington comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. He's looking to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He throws it, and it's caught. And they make the stop at the 40. How about that play?
That's a good pickup there. He just dropped back and delivered a nice throw.
They line up at the 40.
Ball on the
Third down at
40-yard
a
line.
yard. One man backfield. They'll throw for the first. He unloads it. Oh, great catch. The 10. Touchdown, Washington. They made that touchdown look really, really easy, Coach.
And that's what you get when you practice hard all week long. Practice makes perfect, my friend. And that was as close to perfect as you will get.
Will be tied with the extra point. And he hits the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Washington is lining up to kick this one off.
Washington is lined up for the kickoff.
He kicks it. Number 3 from his own end zone. There's a missed tackle. Defense won the last battle. They were able to pick the ball off to win this time. They'll start at the 19-yard line.
Take over at the 19-yard line. First and 10.
The Cougs line up in an I formation. And they got it. Second and 13 coming up here. Washington State goes with the ace set here. Back to pass. Here's a quick throw. Picked off. They'll bring him down at the 11. He just jumped up and snatched that ball.
Well, there, I don't think the quarterback even saw him. The defender went up into the air and made a great catch.
We'll see if they can get it in as they start this drive in the red zone. The Huskies come out in a shotgun. Back to pass. Juke move. He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Washington. Wow, now that is what I call a big-time play.
And here's why he was forced to make that play, Brad. First of all, he had no help from his receivers. No one could get open. And secondly...
sorry, Coach, but he didn't have much pass protection. He had to scramble out of the pocket and make something happen on his own.
They line up for the point after. And he converts the extra point. Over 3 minutes remain in the second quarter, and the score is Washington 14, Washington State 7. Washington ready to kick this one off. Number 3 and number 15 set to return. And it's off. Number 15 from his own end zone.
Let's watch this defense and how aggressive they are. They were able to get a pick the last time, and they're like a wild animal. When they smell blood, they go in for the kill.
Take it easy, Coach. You're getting excited.
Hey, that's right, sweetheart. I'm always excited.
Start the drive.
First down.
20-yard line. First and 10.
The Cougs are lining up with 3 receivers. And he's taken down at the 35-yard line. And he busts a big one on this defense.
With his halfback is running the ball, I'd put a few more guys in the box there defensively to try to stop him.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 35. Number 35, alone in the backfield. Setting up the play action. Lets it fly. It's complete. Didn't get anything.
Makes the catch. No gain on the play.
From their own 35-yard line. Second down, 10 yards to go. The Cougars come out in the shotgun. He drops back. Gets rid of it quickly. He's hit and taken down. And a nice pickup through the air.
I'll tell you what, fellas, I love this kid's throwing ability. He's got a quick release, and he's very accurate.
It's third down, 5 to go. Ball to the 40-yard line. The Cougs come out in the ace formation. Back to pass. Fires it quickly. Tackled for a loss. Loss of 3. Washington just took their first time out.
Fourth and 8.
And they're ready to punt this one away. Number 21 is back awaiting the punt.
Number 21, back deep to return.
Punts the ball away. Number 21 takes it to 28. They did a great job on their last drive. Moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive. The offense will start at the 28-yard line.
First and 10.
Washington comes to the line with 3 wide. Looks to pass. And they bring him down for a sack on the play.
Makes the sack. Loss of 6 on the play.
Second down.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Number 4 with 4 wide receivers. Flips it, and it's incomplete.
Woo!
Number
He just
5,
missed a
the
wide
intended
open
receiver
man.
on the play.
Yep, they really blew a great opportunity there.
From their own 22-yard line.
Ball on the
We've got third and long here. Washington sets up with 4 receivers. He's looking to pass. He gets the pass away. Now it's going to be 4th down.
Nice defense. That was picture perfect 3 and out. Good series for these guys.
Fourth and long.
It's 4th down now, and we'll see the punt team. Number 17 is waiting for the snap.
Number 5, back deep to return.
He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. Number 5 fields it to 30. So the offense takes over. And they'll try to figure out this defense. They forced them to punt the last time they had the ball. Washington State takes the field, looking to tie it up before halftime.
First and 10.
First down, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Number 83 was the intended target on the play. That'll bring up second down. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. Number 35 lines up in the deep back, I formation. Drops back to pass with a quick throw. Tackle at the 43. That was a good completion there.
Yeah, I really liked the good, clean routes they ran on that play.
From their own 43-yard line. Third and 6. 6 DBs in the lineup. He drops back. Short toss. And it's caught. Washington will have 1 timeout remaining. Fourth and 3. Washington State ready to pull this one away. Number 21 will be the return man. He punts it away. It's a high kick. Number 21 fields at the 17.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
They had the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
They'll go to work at the 24-yard line. Up the middle. He jukes. And he's tackled at the 26-yard line. With number 9. Gains about 2 yards on the run. That'll make it second down. It's second down. Washington State brings in their nickel package. He drops back. Short toss. Caught. Brought down in the open field. Number 58 probably just has a stinger here. We'll keep you updated on his status.
Yeah, I don't think it's too serious, though, guys. He's a tough athlete. I think we'll see him back in this game.
They line up at the 30. 3rd down and 4 coming up on this one. We've played a half of football here, and our score is Washington 14, Washington State 7. Second half just about set to get underway as the teams line up for the kick. He kicks it off. Number 3 fields at the goal line. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out on the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 27-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Cougs line up with a single set backfield. Feeds it to the back. Juke move. He's tackled at the 35. An 8-yard gain.
Gain of 8 on the play.
It's second down. Washington State sets up in the I. Drops back to pass. He's looking for his man. Complete. He lost the ball, and they fall on the loose ball. Not a good time to fumble the football.
And that guy feels horrible about it. He's got to forget about it. Go out there and play hard the next time they hit the field.
And believe me, this kid wants another chance to redeem himself. He won't fumble again.
Excellent field position to start the drive. Number 9 is the deep back as they line up in the I. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Throws short. He's got the fullback. He's taken down at the 21-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You know, the thing that impresses me about this offense is their ability to spread the ball around. They're not afraid to go to their tight ends, their tailbacks, and in this case, their fullback. Nicely designed play.
1st down. Number 9, alone in the backfield. They'll throw on 1st down. Has it to the senior. Nothing going on that play.
Well, here I think the quarterback needs to be a little bit more patient in the pocket. That way he can allow his receivers to get downfield a little bit before he throws it.
From the 18-yard line, in 2nd and 7. The Huskies come out in the ace formation, back to pass. He throws it, and it's caught. That's a loss of about 3.
Makes the reception. 3-yard loss on the play. Third
They line
and
up at
10.
the 21.
Ball on the
Third down.
21-yard line.
Number 9, the lone back. He lets it go. It's complete. Tackle at the 7-yard line. Nice play call to get him the conversion.
When a team converts on third down, they can really frustrate a defense. When they converted third and long, it just makes them sick.
Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers, brought to you by Coca-Cola. They'll run the option. Touchdown, Huskies. And he managed to find the end zone again.
Yep, this quarterback has had so much fun in the end zone the first time, he decided to make another appearance.
So the kicker lines up for the PAT. He splits the uprights with the extra point. There's a flag down in the backfield.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. On the defense. 15-yard penalty.
He just took out the kicker.
Now, the kicker's a vulnerable person on the field, so that penalty was designed to protect him. Unfortunately for him, he still got hit, but his team keeps the ball.
Washington gets set to kick this one away. Number 3 and number 15 back ready to return. He hits a booming kick. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. You might see 2 hands on the ball after their last drive.
If you start thinking too much about fumbling, you become less effective as a runner. You need to go out there and play their game.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Washington State comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll bring him down at the 25. Number 35 picks up 5 with the carry. So that'll make it second down. It's second down.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Washington State goes with the ace set here. Brought down at the 26-yard line. Number 35 picks up a yard on the play. Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on their own 26. The defense lines up in a dime. Look at the throw. He throws right, and he brings it down. And he's taken down at the 47. The tight end with a nice catch there. First down. They're in the eye. Steps up. Number 10 throws it out there. Number 86 lost the ball. Scooped up by the defense. Oh, he got tattooed on that one. What a play. The linebacker comes up with a fumble.
That was a nice play. Couldn't have done better myself, you guys.
This is a great place to start the drive on the opponent's side of the 50. 5 wide. He looks to throw on first down. Number 4 lets it go. And he's tackled at the 13. Good pickup by the receiver.
Yeah, this kid loves to play. He wants the ball every time they throw it up.
They're threatening inside the 20. Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. A little juke, and he's hammered down. They'll get 2 on that one.
Gain of 2 on the play.
From the 11-yard line.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
The Cougars line up with 6 defensive backs. They go with the option. Pitches back. Touchdown, Washington. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
Big time play, taking that ball all the way in. Maybe the defense wasn't expecting a run.
They line up for the extra point. And he converts the extra point. Just over a minute to go here in the third quarter. And the score, Washington 28, Washington State 7. Washington ready to kick this one off. Number 3 and number 15 back deep to return. And this is just a booming kick. Number 3 from his own end zone. Well, guys, their last drive ended on a fumbled ball. What do you think they can do to be more successful this time?
Well, for one, they can hold on to the football. Turnovers absolutely kill the team's momentum.
Yeah, I just think they have to be a little bit more careful with the ball.
Washington State lines up in a shotgun set. Drops back to pass. He steps up, throws down the middle, and he's level at the 32-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
Hey, it's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. The Cougs line up with a single set backfield. Number 10 lets it go. Tackle at the 32. Couldn't get anything out of that.
The reception. No gain on the play.
So it's second and 10.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Number 35 is the single setback. He lets it fly. It's tipped. Almost picked off. Not a great throw by the quarterback.
I don't know who he was throwing that one to.
Receiver on the play.
I know. I think the intended receiver was the safety.
Third down.
10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Number 10 lines up in the shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Wants to throw outside. And that one's fallen incomplete. He's unable to hit his receiver. He's overthrew it.
And that's a throw he should make every single time.
Fourth and 10.
Washington State lining up in front. Number 21 back deep to return. He punts it.
Number 21 back deep to return.
Number 21 takes it to 33. So they beat this defense up through the air on their last drive. Let's see if they can replicate that performance this time around. They'll get the ball here at the 44-yard line.
First and 10.
Washington sets up in the eye. Pitch out. He's tackled in the open field. A big gain for the halfback.
You know, when we talked to the coach yesterday, he said they were going to run it over, up, and around this defense. Well, here they got a nice gain on the old toss play.
Here are the offensive production stats, brought to you today by Coca-Cola. The Huskies come out in the shotgun. Looks. He fires. It's tipped.
Boy, that was a good defensive effort there.
The ball was there, but the defender beat the receiver to it. Nice play.
That'll make it second down. from the 44-yard line.
Ball on the
It's 2nd and 10.
44-yard line.
Washington comes to the line with 3 wide. Oh, he got tattooed on that one.
Makes the stop. 1 yard
He
loss
just went
on the
right
play.
through him.
Man, who was supposed to block that guy?
I don't think it matters, Kirk. He's playing with reckless abandon out there. It's got to be hard to block a guy that hits like that.
Third and 11. Ball on the 45-yard line.
45-yard line.
The Huskies line up with 3 receivers bunch. And it's incomplete.
Yo,
Number
you
5,
can credit
the
that
intended receiver
incompletion
on the play.
to the pass rush. Great job of not letting the quarterback get comfortable back there.
He didn't throw a good pass at all.
No, that Kirk, he was under
11.
pressure.
Ball on the
Unbelievable pressure.
45-yard line.
And they're ready to punt this one away. Number 17 awaits the snap. Number 17 punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchdown. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start this drive at the 20. Number 35 lines up as a single back. Drops back on first down. Flips it. Caught. They'll bring him down at the 27. The pass good for maybe 7 yards.
7-yard gain on the play.
They line up at the 27.
Ball on the
It's 2nd
27-yard
down.
line.
Number 10 is back in the gun. Back to pass. Steps up. He's looking. And there's a fumble. Picks up the loose ball. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. They nearly gave that ball away.
But luckily that guy was paying attention to what was going on and was able to recover the football.
Third and 8. Ball on their own 22. Washington State comes to the line. Only 1 man in the backfield. Setting up play action. Across the middle. Finds his receiver. And he's tackled at the 36. Our cameraman didn't even know who had the ball.
I'm pretty sure the defense didn't either. The halfback did a heck of a job faking like he was running with the ball. Hit. They were about to tackle him.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics. Brought to you by Coke. The Cougs are lining up with 3 receivers. Looks to pass. Dumps it. Complete. He's tackled at the 42-yard line. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
They line up at the 42.
Ball on the 42-yard
2nd down.
line.
The Cougars come out in the shotgun. Looking. Fires deep down the left side. Number 6 with the interception. So the defense just picked off their 3rd pass of the day.
These guys knew they had to make a statement today, Kirk, and I think this is their statement.
Now, they have played their tails off today, Coach. Everybody has been flying around this field making plays.
They'll start the drive
at the 31.
At the 31-yard line. 1st and 10.
Counter play. He spins, and he's taken down at the 35. About 4 yards on the counter to the halfback.
On the play.
From their own 35-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
On the goose, on the goose.
They hand it off. And they make the stop at the 38. The back gets 3 on the carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
They line up at the 38. Here's a 3rd and 3.
38-yard line.
Number 9, the lone back. Option right. And they'll bring him down behind the line. Washington State just took their first time out.
On the play.
Fourth and 5. The Huskies are lining up to punt it away. Number 17 is waiting for the snap. Number 17 punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Number 5 takes it to the 16. Before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll go to work at the 23-yard line.
Over at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Number 35, alone in the backfield. He drops back. He passes it. That's incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time.
The intended receiver on the play. Second
From their own 23-yard line.
23-yard
Second down. And this offense is having a difficult time doing anything at the line of scrimmage. Looks to pass. Throws it out there. It's tipped. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
It's third and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. Washington State comes out in the shotgun. He's looking to pass. Number 10 fires. That close to being intercepted. That'll bring up fourth down.
Fourth down, and let me say one thing. This defense was up to the task that time in shutting down the pass play.
Yeah, they shut it down, and they got the 3 and out they were looking for.
And 10.
They line up to punt this one away. Number 21, the return man.
Number 21, back deep to return.
He gets it off. Number 21 fields it at the 37. Just couldn't break free on that one.
Now, Brad, he didn't have a lot of open field to run, but he did a nice job of making something out of nothing.
They line up at the 42. First down. Washington will line up in a jumbo set here. And down he goes at the 47-yard line. Pick up at 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
This is what happens when you make plays. You end up being named Coke Player of the Game. Congratulations. Hands it to the back. He's tackled at the 50-yard line. Number 9 gains around 3 yards on the run. So that'll make it third down. Keep it on the ground again. Oh, what a move. He's taken down at the 29-yard line.
Time and time again, you see the team that's winning is usually the team that's able to control the line of scrimmage. Here, they again did a nice push, and the result was a solid run.
Well, I think they might have gone just a little too far that time.
Personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. 15-yard penalty, first down.
Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers, brought to you by Coke. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. There's the final gun, and this game is history. What are your final thoughts on the game, Coach?
I don't know about you guys, but I was pretty darn impressed with this bunch of kids. Washington came out here very focused, and they took care of business. Nice win for this football team.
We look forward to calling more games of NCAA football 2007. But until then, our final score in this one, Washington 28, Washington State 7. From all of us here at EA Sports, we hope to see you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.